So, I was driving around the good old Traxxas Nitro Rustler, as you've seen on this channel before, and I was driving around in the front yard over there, went around the curve a little too fast, and the thing flipped over a couple times and it landed upside down. So I flipped back over and hit the gas. It just revved up like it was in neutral and nothing happened. So I looked at it, and you can't really see it with the body on, but the rear drive shaft on this side completely busted. So as you can see, the dry shaft, the UJ completely just kind of came off right here. You can kind of see the other part right there. So out of the box, this Nitro Rustler, perfectly tuned, run on 33% nitro, is supposed to hit 50 plus miles an hour. Well, I only run 20% nitro, and I'm not the best in the world at tuning these engines, but I know how to make it run pretty decent. And if I were to guess my top speed, I probably would have hit about 40s or so. I really don't know because I never GPS'd it. And the stock spur gear is a 72th, and I put a 72 on here just for a little bit of extra low end power. I honestly don't really notice any difference because, I mean, 2 teeth on the spur gear doesn't really make a huge difference, but whatever. It was free, included in the kit. So the pin's removed, and I can now pull this dry shaft off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set that on the side. I'm gonna keep this dry shaft attached to this wheel. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick like a pin or a zip tie or something on this end of the diff and lock it solid. When both wheels spin, they're both spinning the same speed or whatever, but if you hold one wheel, you notice how it balloons out on the opposite wheel? That's because that wheel, in theory, is actually spinning faster. So by blocking this and locking it up, it should actually drive this wheel faster. It's only gonna be one wheel drive. It's hard to explain, but that's the theory. See how much faster that wheel spins? That's the same thing I'm gonna be doing on that Nitro Rustler. All right, y'all, so I finally got it mounted. As you can see, I used a paper clip, stuck it through there, and then zip tied the top directly to that. And so far, it is working perfectly. Boom. Also, since the engine and clutch are gonna have to work pretty hard, the brakes are also gonna have to work pretty hard. But anyway, I won't find out until I actually take it down the road, so let's go do that. All right, well, that paper clip just completely exploded, so let me fix that and we'll give it another run. Why? So my thoughts, driving it around, you can definitely tell it smokes only one wheel, but when I took it down the road for a speed run, I held it wide open, and it was just staying at like the entire way. So that's how drastically different the gear ratio is on this thing. When I flipped over at the end, the little Allen wrench thing came out, and that's why it was free revving. Scrap. This thing handles very weird. And of course it's stuck. Out of fuel. By the way, here's the slap together phone mount that I made. All right, so got it all back in the shop and everything, and I will say it definitely has lost a lot more power since I've done that. Even though it's only a single traction rear end, it feels very sluggish. Part of that is probably because it wasn't tuned properly. I tried to play around with it. Too rich, too lean, probably too rich. Let me know in the comments on what you think. But yeah, I thought it was something kind of funny to try. I mean, nobody else has really done it as I've seen. But yeah, all in all, as you can see, it wanted to keep turning right. The one-wheel drive go-kart under the shed out there does the same exact thing. Because I mean, think about it. I mean, the engine is only driving one wheel. And you obviously saw how much different it is from just a regular speed run in my earlier videos and with one side stop. Like how much faster that is and how low the RPM is in the engine. So I hope you like this video. Hopefully it was somewhat entertaining for some of you guys. It's not the typical lawnmower content, but you know, something different every now and then I think will be fine. If you got any other ideas, let me know in the comments. So if you like this video, click all the other buttons on YouTubers tell you to click. If you didn't like this video, click on thumbs down twice because 2 is better than 1. 3 more doesn't work. That doesn't count for likes, as we all know. It's pretty obvious. And yeah, y'all should see me in the next one.